I've been preaching about Douglas Costa for a long time, and nobody wanted to hear me. I said to Barney Nick, why would you sell a guy as good as Douglas Costa? Nobody wanted to hear me. Nobody wanted to say anything to me, but I was like, hey, fair enough. Right. You don't want to say anything? Fine, cool. This dude is that dude because he understands what it means to be. You know what? I'm not going to pass the ball. We need a goal. Passing for the last 60, 70, 80 minutes hasn't really done us anything. Because for Juventus, I felt that, it wasn't the most streamlined Juve performance out there. Cristiano, he was all right. He didn't really have his best game. But I think not many players had their best game for Juve. I just felt that Locomotive Moscow, they were all right. Locomotive were all right. And I think what Locomotive Moscow did is, how they say attack is the best form of defense. They didn't just have men behind the ball. They really attacked and they broke well. And I thought that, they gave Juventus a very tough game and made it very hard and difficult for Juventus to really try and gain a foothold in the game. Now, I used to say that Rabiot was a great signing, and I believe that Rabiot would be a great fit for Sarri. I don't know, man, because I was reading something where Rabiot said that, again, maybe these are rumors or reports that he's thinking of maybe leaving Juve and he's not actually happy at Juventus, so he's looking to leave either in January or in the summer. But it just doesn't look as if he fits in at Juventus in the same way he fitted in at PSG. But again, there's no home for him at PSG with Idris Gueye, Marquinhos and Verratti, my boy, doing the stuff in there. But I think, just the way that the game was going, 1-1, I just did not know where the Juve goal was coming from. They had a few openings, like that ball over the top to Higuain, the few shots that Cristiano had when he found a yard of space, but there were not enough clear-cut openings. It wasn't as if Juventus were constantly breaking down Locomotive Moscow, constantly getting into the box, and where you would say, okay, just a matter of time until Juve score based on how much pressure they're putting onto Locomotive Moscow. It just seemed as if the game was trying to wither away. And that's where Douglas Costa comes in, because it's like, what I always say is that whenever you're in these tight games, and you've been given all of these instructions, because you're never really, very few times are you given the instructions of dribble or run with the ball. Your instructions is like, okay, this is where I want you to be. Stand here, stand there, pass the ball here. Because whenever whenever a guy has possession of the ball, based on what the blueprint the manager has built up, there's always someone for you to pass to. And there's always that kind of pass that you should be passing to. So even without you thinking, that, okay, you pass to the right, or you pass to the corner, you pass like that. But if those things are not working out and you reach a situation as Juve did where it's all locked up, you need to try something different. You need to try an alternative, because what you've been doing for so long hasn't happened. And this is why you say you need a dribbler. You need somebody who's going to commit and run with the ball, attack the space, because by you attacking the space, that is where you will now open space up, because if you can't find any kind of through balls through, and he passes into space, you've got to take it upon yourself to be, screw this, let me try and commit guys forward, take guys out of position. That's what your boy Douglas Costa did. Got into a nice space. He can hand the ball, and he had the wherewithal to continue his run. Great ball from Higuain. Costa continued through, great balance. Niche, last minute goal, and then pretty much seals Juve's passage through. It's not there yet. The Sarri system isn't there yet. It isn't really flowing fully, and I just think that for Sarri, just trying to work out exactly how the team works and how they should operate, and I just think it's going to take time. It is going to take time, and I think he just needs to train in the players. Maybe, also, I don't know. Was Rabiot the wrong sort of player? Should he have maybe tried to bring Kovacic along, or maybe bring Jorginho along? I just think there is a Sarri player in that midfield who is missing. Somebody who can really dictate the play in midfield and give. There's a lack of a personality that Juve have, and from what I'm looking at here, I'm not sure whether I see winners. But this is a marathon; it's not a sprint, and maybe coming into the next few months, coming into the new year, Juve will finally find their stride. And once they do, it's because it's not how you start. It's not how you start. It's always how you finish. And there are still too many match winners. You've got Douglas Costa, you've got Cristiano, you've got Higuain. There still match winners in this team where you still can't count them out. Sarri just needs to find the rhythm and the personality of this team.